I am Dr. Rajani Patil from Ortho Sports Physiotherapy. I'm a spine and sports physiotherapist practicing for over 23 years. Cramps. Cramps are a major concern for runners. Every runner has probably experienced one at any given time. But during a major marathon, this is a problem for sure. Most of the runners find that at some point they'll cramp, and because of that, either they are not able to finish their marathon or they might not be able to get their PBs or they are in a lot of pain. So let's understand why cramps happen and what you can do now. You still have time before Mumbai Marathon in order to prevent these cramps from happening. On race day, the reasons that cramps can occur are several. One is your pacing technique. If you are going to pace faster in the first half of the marathon and then slow down, then that's going to be an issue. Your cramp muscles are going to cramp up. However, if you are practicing a strategy of pacing from now on in your practice runs in order to pace gradually and then speed up, I think that generally prevents cramps from coming in early on. The second reason is hydration and electrolyte balance. If you have not preloaded with proper hydration and electrolytes, then this also leads to cramping in the later part of your marathon. The third reason why your calf or foot muscles can cramp is muscle fatigue. When you run over a certain number of kilometers, your calf muscles, your foot muscles are tired. At this level, your neural pathways get confused and they create this cramp or a muscle spasm, and then it does not settle down. So if the cramp has now hit you, what should you do? This is a critical thing to know because most runners think that if I stretch the calf out immediately, it's going to help them. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And drinking water, putting electrolytes in your body once a cramp hits does not work. If you're not preloaded with electrolytes, then only this you can prevent the cramp from happening. So now that a cramp has hit, what do? Science tells us that in order for the cramp to settle, you need to put your body weight on the cramp on the joint. So what do? You stand up. You definitely can't continue to run, so you will have to stand. Put your full body weight onto that leg. It hurts like crazy. The cramp even might get a little bit worse, and then it will gradually start to settle. If you immediately start to do a calf stretch or go into a calf raise, this is going to create the muscle spasm to get worse. So do not do that. Once you've initially allowed the cramp to settle a little bit, then you can do your static stretching or maybe some gentle massage, and then the cramp should go. If you have done this and you start walking or running and the calf cramps again, or if it's like a sharp shooting pain, then this means that you probably have torn a few fibers of the calf. At this point, you need to stop running and just finish the walk, finish your race with a walk. But if your cramp has settled, then by all means continue to run. So now you're thinking, what can I do now? It's a possibility that I might get a cramp. I want to prevent it. I'm anyway prone to cramps, so what can I do? So here's what you need to do now, as soon as possible. Get a blood test done, figure out if your electrolyte balance is okay, your sodium, potassium, magnesium. If your blood test says that everything is normal, then you don't need to worry, but make sure that you are having enough electrol, water, coconut water, these things now leading up to the race. If your electrolyte balance is out of whack, then you do need to consult a general physician or your sports physio or whoever that you trust and make sure that those things are a little bit more balanced. The second thing that you need to do is to check the color of your urine. It's a scientifically proven fact that it shows you your dehydration levels. So make sure that from now on up till the race, you keep checking and make sure that it is light straw colored and not dark yellow. If that's the case, you're definitely not hydrating enough. The third thing to do is to make sure that your calf muscles are nice and relaxed. Yes, you are running. You are still going to do your practice runs leading up, and then hopefully you're tapering off nicely well. However, you need to make sure that your calf muscles are in a state of relaxation and you don't have any trigger points. Trigger points are muscle knots that develop in the calf muscle. And if you have one trigger point and you continue to run on it, you don't foam roll, you don't stretch, then these knots are going to multiply and you will have along the muscle belly several knots, and this will definitely lead to a cramp. So what can you do? You need to be doing calf foam rolling, and I will show you the technique so that you're doing it correctly. You do the foam rolling and then you stretch. How frequently? Every single day leading up to the race. If you are one of those who are prone to muscle cramps, calf cramps, then you do the rolling every single day, maybe even twice a day. On the day of your long runs, practice runs, you need to be doing it definitely immediately after the run. Come home, first thing you do is foam roll and stretch your calves. Pay attention to whether it's feeling tender. This is a good time to evaluate that, and then go see a sports physio if you need some dry needling or taping so that the calf settles quickly. This was the video number 3 of the series number 4. Make sure that you are taking care of your cramps, your calves, your foot, so that you don't cramp during race day. You know how to do this. In the video, I've told you all the techniques on race day, what to do, leading up to the race day, what to do. So make sure you do this. Follow the exercises to the T. If you have any trouble, if you have any questions, put a comment below. Let me know. I will answer those for you. If you think that this video has helped you and you found it useful, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And share it with your running buddies. You never know who is going to get the next cramp and it might help them a lot. So go ahead and do that. Also, I have prepared a running guide for you guys. So if you want to pick that up, it's absolutely free. Just click on the link below and grab it.